Geiger live at Prince George's Stadium in Bowie, Maryland, where the Altoona Curve are 1 out away in the bottom of the ninth inning from clinching their second division championship in franchise history. Derek Hankins is on the mound. The Curve lead Bowie 9-1. A victory in this game will lock up first place in the Western Division for the Curve. And that ground out 4-6 clinches the division championship for the Altoona Curve as they beat Bowie 9-1 today for their 80th victory of the season. You can see the guys hugging in the clubhouse, or in the dugout. Manager Matt Wallback, Tom Filer, trainer Brian Housen, and all the players celebrating on the field. Now we will head into the clubhouse for the traditional champagne celebration.
Out of your way! Bubble up! There's so much happening right here in the ballpark. Don't go down. Key information and advanced information is more. Coming up next, all kids English 12 and under invites the lineup of the bar.
I'm coming. Hang on. Let me get some photos first. Altoona Mirror here with Altoona Curve General Manager Rob Egan. The Curve just clinched the Western Division Championship. Exciting night. You just left the clubhouse, Rob. Those guys were going nuts. They had a great celebration. Describe what was going on in the clubhouse.
They really did. We had a lot of champagne and beer in there, as is customary for the victory. And, they were waiting for a couple of days on it. That bubbly was chilling long enough, I guess. And, boy, they let all the emotions out. It's great to see that. Even the guys that are a little bit more introverted during the season, they're just smiling ear to ear and spraying champagne. It's just the best feeling. And then to see the coaches get on it too, it's just great. It's a reward. It's a long season, and that's a reward for having a great season.
I think Matt Wallback may have been the most excited. He was really having a blast in there, which was good to see because the celebration in baseball is so different than any other sport because it's an every single day grind. And when these guys can finally have a celebration like this, it's such a great release for them.
It is, and from the 25th man on the roster, or 24th in this case, through the coaching staff, Brian Housen, our trainer, he's won 4 championship rings already in his career, but he was partying there like he hadn't won a thing before. So it's just great to see everybody get involved. And how great was it that John Wilson, who's helped the Curve out for several years on the field back at Blair County Ballpark, Matt Wallback has brought him on the final road trip of the year each of the last 2 years. And tonight, to add icing to the cake, he had him take the lineup card out the home plate for the plate meeting. Really cool, and just a lot of good stuff. Camara Barty, one of the rodeo instructors, threw on a Curve uniform and coached first base tonight. So everything was just kind of lining up for a special night.
And Rudy Owens was on the mound, the best pitcher in the Eastern League. He carved up Bowie for 6 shutout innings. The Curve, really no drama. Matt Haig hits a couple of home runs in a clinching game. Rudy Owens spectacular. They win 9-1. The team's been so good all year. We talked on my radio show earlier today about how they don't tend to get out to a lot of big leads, but they got out to a big lead today, and there was really no doubt about it. They were going to clinch this tonight.
They did, and really good to see from Matt Haig, because even though he's beginning singles and some doubles here and there, he really hadn't hit a lot of power lately. So 2 home runs, and maybe he'll get heated up at just the right time too. But look at his season, boy, 290 or so, 15 home runs, over 80 RBIs now. He's going to challenge Hector Jimenez for the MVP award. I don't know if he'll catch him, but wow, what a power source in the middle of the lineup, but he has doubled his home run total from last year. And Rudy Owens, what can you say? I mean, had ace stuff tonight, brought his A game, and really there was no doubt that the Bay Sox were not going to be able to hit him tonight. He had that kind of stuff.
This may not be the last celebration the players get to have. There could be another one if they clinch or if they win the Western Division first round series, and then possibly another one. We can get to see one for the Eastern League Championship in Curve history. Rob, do you think this could be the year with this particular club? They've just been outstanding all year. Could this be the one?
Well, I said from the very beginning of the season, even before they played Game 1, there was just a different vibe about the clubhouse, much different from last year when they really struggled through the year, and that's why I feel so good for Matt Walbeck and Ryan Long especially, because they were here for that last year, and some of the players were as well, and I really think this team will do it all.
That's Rob Egan, Curve General Manager. I'm Corey Geiger. Thanks for tuning in.